that didn't go to plan. Felt like it was going to break down, and so I turned around and came back. I'd only done a few miles. I think the battery's completely flat, and I think that's affecting it, so I'm going to just whip the battery off, charge it up, and then let's have another go. Hey internet, so just a quick update really on the GPZ 550. Paint will be here tomorrow, and I've decided I'm not doing it in standard colours. I'm not going to sell it, so it's going to be something a little bit different. Nothing garish, you know, nothing too garish or anything like that, but it will be a little bit different than standard. And we're going to go for the lime green rather than the red, because I've already got a red one, so you know I don't need two red ones, do I? So yeah, so there'll be a little bit of a difference on that. I'm just waiting for somebody to get back to me on the decals, and we can get them ordered, but the paint will be here tomorrow. Right, as for the swing arm, I had a look on eBay. The only one I could find on there, which did look like it was right, looked about as bad as the one I've already got. So it was certainly corroded in exactly the same place, and you could see it was all bubbled up, so chances are it's going to have gone under that as well. So I got my grinder out and took all the coating off so I could try and trace back the rot to see how bad it was. Let's have a look. So I don't know how well you can see that. I've you know, obviously I took all this paint off, and I've used the grinder to take it back, and as you can see here, it looks like it is limited to this top plate. Looking at there, it's clean. Other side, clean. It seems to be just that plate. So I've spoken to someone I know who owns an engineering company, and it looks, hopefully it looks like they're going to be able to, if you look at my rough blue line, cut this out, which I might do beforehand so I can get in here and treat any other surface rust which might be on the back of the plate, back of this plate. And then get them to, you know, weld in a nice plate there, and we'll go with that. The rest of the swing arm looks fine. It's literally just that, and I think it is a bit of a weak spot for them. I guess it's you know, all the crap and the water and everything up there, and it's 40 years old at the end of the day, so it's not that much of a surprise, is it really? So yeah, I think I might actually do that before I take it down. I'm not seeing him until Friday, because they're a customer of mine as well, so you know, I might just leave it intact until he's seen it, and then I might just cut it out first, and then, as I say, just treat the corrosion that is obviously apparent on the back of the other plate or on the other side of it. So yeah, so we're going to do that rather than replace it, and I think it'll be probably as well. It's like I say, the rest of the swing arm itself is solid, but we'll be obviously painting it after that. But yeah, okay, so I just wanted to give you an update on that really. So the other thing I wanted to just check was, as I say, I went out on the RD on the weekend, and it didn't exactly break down, but it was starting to get there, and I think it was just a flat battery. So rather than just replace the battery, I've had it on charge for 24 hours or so, and it's now been just sat on the bench for the last day or so off charge. So I just wanted to see if it had lost any charge. No, so it's still on. Well, I mean, I did a reading at 12:58 yesterday, and that was it yesterday or the day before? And that was 13.5, and that is 13.1. So it's clearly not dropped any. So I think the battery is good. So we can get that back on the RD as well, and give that a bit of a road test. Not today because it's absolutely chucking down with rain, but hopefully that will resolve that issue too. Great. I tell you what, it's all updates today really, isn't it? You know, sometimes my wife will say to me, well, maybe you know, something was telling you that you shouldn't have been doing that today. And, you know, I think she's really right. So on Saturday, of course, I took the RD out, and I only got a few miles, and that battery issue, I think it's the battery issue, occurred, so I had to turn around and come back again. And then I thought, you know, I really wanted to get out on one of the bikes for a bit, so I thought, oh, okay, I'll take the 550 out. So got the 550D1 running, no problem at all, and got kitted back up again, got out, and the clutch is absolutely slipping its head off. It's just mental. So I've ordered a set of friction plates for it and a gasket and the tool, so I'm going to get that done as well. So that's another coming up. So we'll have the French D1, which I'm going to really dig in and make a start on the paintwork, and we just need to get that swing arm sorted, and I've got the clutch to do on the finished D1. Yeah, so I also decided at the weekend that I just couldn't live with the garage as it was, with this big rack of shelves up the middle there, but all the shelving up the middle. It just made it feel so claustrophobic almost, and so dark. So I had to spend a couple of hours as well moving everything around to get it to a bit back to normal. So I'm far happier with the garage as it is now, and that's how we're going to keep it for the work to do. Not too sure what we're going to do for making the paint booth. Don't know. We'll have to think about that one, but I won't need that really until I start doing top coat. So, but yeah, we'll have to have something. I've still got all the polythene sheeting that we used last time. Yeah, okay. So, got a lot coming up, and yeah, stick with me. All right. As I say, it was just a real brief update after the weekend. I'll see you really soon. Okay. Thanks very much. Bye.